Nestled beneath a canopy of ancient oaks draped in Spanish moss, the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana, whispers secrets of a haunted past. Built in 1796, it has stood through centuries of tragedy, mystery, and ghostly lore. Visitors who approach the property speak of a chill in the air and the unmistakable feeling of being watched. As you step onto the creaking wooden porch, you're not just entering a historic home, you're stepping into one of America's most haunted places. Among the many spirits said to haunt the Myrtles Plantation, none is more infamous than Chloe, a former enslaved woman whose tragic tale still echoes through the halls. According to legend, Chloe was punished severely after eavesdropping on her master and later baked a poisoned birthday cake meant to regain favor, unintentionally killing two of the family's children. Caught and condemned, she was hanged by other enslaved workers. But her spirit never left. Guests report seeing a woman in a green turban wandering the grounds, her gaze cold and sorrowful. Inside the grand hallway of the Myrtles Plantation hangs an ornate mirror said to trap the souls of Sarah Woodruff and her children, the victims of Chloe's poisoned cake. Legend says the family wasn't properly mourned with funeral rites, allowing their spirits to become ensnared within the glass. Over the years, guests have reported seeing handprints appear on the surface, even when freshly cleaned, and ghostly faces staring back. The mirror doesn't just reflect, it remembers. The grand staircase of the Myrtles Plantation is as elegant as it is unnerving. Visitors often report sudden cold spots and the sound of phantom footsteps ascending when no one is there. One chilling legend tells of a Union soldier who was shot on the stairs during a raid and died bleeding across the steps. Even now, dark stains reappear no matter how often they're cleaned. Shadows dart across the upper landing, and some say the creaking of boots echoes in the silence, a restless spirit still walking his final path. Laughter and footsteps of unseen children echo through the halls of the Myrtles Plantation. Guests have reported toys moving on their own, doors creaking open slowly, and soft giggles in empty rooms. Some have even awoken at night to see child-sized apparitions standing at the foot of their beds, eyes wide and silent. Believed to be the spirits of the Woodruff children poisoned by Chloe, their presence is playful yet unsettling, as if trapped between innocence and the pain of their untimely deaths. Many visitors to the Myrtles Plantation report the sensation of being touched by invisible hands, a tug on clothing, a gentle brush on the arm, or even a firm grip when no one is around. Some feel paralyzed by sudden chills, while others describe being pulled back as if warned not to proceed further. The spirits here don't always show themselves, but they make their presence known, especially to those who wander alone. It's as if the house itself is alive and aware. In one of the Myrtles parlors rests an antique piano, elegant, untouched, and utterly haunted. Guests and staff alike have heard it play soft melodies late at night, the keys moving on their own in the darkness. No one is ever seated at the bench. Some believe it's the spirit of a former resident, reliving old routines. Others think it's a ghostly attempt to communicate. But when the music drifts through the empty house, it brings more unease than comfort. Locals often speak of a woman seen staring out from the upper windows of the Myrtles Plantation, even when the house is empty. Dressed in 19th-century attire, she gazes silently across the grounds, vanishing the moment anyone tries to get closer. Some believe she's one of the many women who suffered tragic fates in the house, still watching for someone who never returned. Her presence is felt more than seen, a sorrowful energy lingering in the glass. The long hallway lined with mirrors inside the Myrtles Plantation is notorious for fleeting shadows and impossible reflections. Visitors have seen figures behind them in the glass, only to turn and find nothing there. Some even claim their reflections lag behind, smiling when they aren't. One chilling account tells of a man who looked into the mirror and saw a woman standing directly beside him, though he was completely alone. In this house, the mirrors don't just reflect, they reveal. One of the most chilling features of the Myrtles Plantation is a spot on the floor where a murder is said to have occurred. A man shot point blank on the porch staggered into the house and died on the floor. Despite countless efforts to scrub and refinish the boards, a dark, blood-like stain always returns. Staff and guests alike have reported seeing a crimson smear appear overnight. It's as if the wood remembers the violence, and refuses to forget. Beneath the Myrtles Plantation lies a hidden tunnel rumored to have been used for escape and secret meetings during the Civil War. Locals say it connects the house to the nearby Mississippi River. Paranormal investigators claim that strange sounds, whispers, footsteps, and faint voices, can be heard echoing through the tunnel walls at night. Some who have dared to explore it report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, as if the tunnel itself holds the dark memories of those who once fled or hid within its depths. Visitors to the Myrtles Plantation often report strange noises coming from the attic, whispers, footsteps, and even faint crying. The attic, once used as servant quarters, is said to be a hotspot for restless spirits who lived and worked there under harsh conditions. Some believe these voices belong to those trapped in sorrow or anger, unable to find peace. Exploring the attic can feel like crossing into another world, one where the past still speaks loud and clear. In the formal dining room of the Myrtles Plantation, the table is sometimes mysteriously set with an extra place, a plate, a glass, and silverware arranged when no one recalls doing it. Guests have also reported chairs moving slightly during meals, as if someone invisible has taken a seat. Cold spots linger in one particular chair, and some say they've heard soft breathing or the clink of silverware, when no one was eating. It's as though a spirit still returns, night after night, waiting to be served. One of the most retold ghost stories at the Myrtles Plantation is that of William Winter, the only confirmed murder on the property. In 1871, he was shot on the front porch and, according to legend, staggered inside and climbed the stairs, collapsing and dying on the 17th step. Visitors still hear the sound of heavy boots ascending, and stopping halfway. Some even claim to see a bloodied man slowly walking up the staircase before vanishing. His final moments replay endlessly, trapped in time. As night falls over the Myrtles Plantation, the house seems to come alive. Floorboards groan under unseen footsteps, windows rattle without wind, and walls seem to exhale soft, chilling drafts. Some guests describe a feeling as if the house is watching, pulsing with the weight of centuries of sorrow, secrets, and restless spirits. The Myrtles is not just a building with ghosts. It is a ghost. A living monument to tragedy, lingering like a breath held too long in the dark. The Myrtles Plantation is more than just a historic home, it's a haunting echo of lives lost, stories buried, and spirits that never left. Every creak, whisper, and chill in the air tells a tale that refuses to die. Whether skeptic or believer, no one leaves untouched. Thank you for stepping into the shadows with us. This has been Only True Horror, where the terror is real, and the stories are never just stories. Until next time, sleep with the lights on.